Right now, there's someone in your phone who's read your last 6 messages and never answered one of them. I know I have that happen to me once a week. They didn't block you, they just kind of stop caring about what you're sending. And it's not because they don't like you, it's because every message you sent them did the exact same job. It reminded them that you sell houses, and that's it. See, the world's changed now. We need to provide different type of value to connect with them. So let's go over that. I'm Tristan Ahumada, and this is Your Daily Real Estate. I've been selling homes about 22 plus years. And last week, I was teaching agents this rule of 100. Stay in front of 100 people, not 5,000 strangers, 100 people who already know your name, and stay in front of them over a year as many times as possible. So I just chose the number 100 because it used to be 7. Can you believe that? 7 or 33 touches? Now that's outdated in the world that we're in because we're being thrown so much information. And every single time I teach it, I get the same question back. What am I supposed to send people 100 times? Here's the answer. It's going to save you from being the agent that everybody mutes. The value isn't your name showing up on the screen. I know you want to see your name, guys. That's not it. Value is what people actually get when they open the message. How is it helping them? So every touch that you send should do one of 5 jobs. So here it is, 1 of 5. Once you know them, you'll never stare at the blank screen again because you really just cycle through them. Job 1 is educate. You take something confusing and you make it clear. And agents, you have so much knowledge about this industry, about niches in this industry. It's impressive. Use it. See, most agents send a number. Inventory is up 20% this month. That's not teaching. Right? That's homework. You just handed them a fact and made them figure out what it means. They'll just go to ChatGPT to do it. Try this instead. You've got more homes to pick from than you did in March. And if you're selling, your price has to be sharper than it was. Same number. Now, it feels like it means something, like maybe they're leaning in and they're asking, well, what does it mean, right? And then you expand from there. See, the test is simple. Are they less confused than they were before they read what you posted, or before they read what you sent by email, or before they watched your video? The point is, you're unconfusing them through this education. Now, here's job number 2, and it's almost nobody sends, and I don't know why. It's also the one people remember the longest. Job 2 is protect. You help someone avoid a loss, a delay, or a regret. Wire fraud, for instance, a contractor who won't finish, a gap in their insurance, a loan term they signed and didn't fully understand, which happens. See, you're not the attorney, you're not the lender. Your job is to spot the risk early and get the right person in so that they have someone that's going to save them from making this massive, massive mistake because it gets expensive. Now, I'll tell you what I've seen over 2 decades. People forget who sold them a house. They never forget who kept them out of trouble or who's there when they call you and they say, hey, do you have the answer to this? And you're like, I don't know how to do that. Better to say, yeah, hold on. I've got the right person for you. Now, quick thing before I keep going. If you're getting something out of this, hit subscribe. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. And it's the only way these keep showing up for you. Okay, so job 3. Job 3 is connect. You put someone within reach of the person they need, kind of like what we were hinting with part 2, right? Most agents send a list of 3 plumbers. That's helpful. It's valuable, right? But if you just end there, you're missing the big P's because valuable is call Mike. He did my kitchen. Tell him that I sent you. Then, a week later, you text and ask if he took care of them. See, that follow up is the whole thing. That's what turns an introduction into something they remember 6 months later because they know that you care. Job 4 is encourage. You show someone that you notice them, right? That you know they're important in your life, that they're significant. A new job, a birthday, a home anniversary, a kid graduating, the week after something hard happened. And here's the one rule that matters more than anything else that I'm going to say in the next few minutes. Never end that message with, oh, by the way, do you know anyone looking to buy, sell, or rent? Oh, that one sentence turns a kind of message into a pitch, and they're like, oh, Tristan didn't really care, right? He just wanted to know if I knew anybody that I could send him because he needs to make money. And once they feel it, they'll read it every message you send for the rest of the year, unless you interrupt it by actually caring in the future, right? Not saying that phrase. Just don't say it. Don't say it. In fact, I'm banning it. Just don't say it. There are so many other things you can do and say. And if you are going to say it, don't mix it with a message. This call is just for referrals. Listen, Joanne, Joe, I loved working with you, right? Just make it about referrals. Don't mix it, right? Sometimes the whole job is letting someone know that they matter and just let it be that. Which brings me to the last one, and it's the one that makes people talk about you when you're not in the room. And that's what we want, and in a good way. Job 5 is create an experience. See, you give people something to be part of. I love this one because it connects people, especially in a world where we have so much tech, AI, information. You don't need a crowd. You don't need a budget really either. One homeowner, one coffee, 1 hour. If they walk out with a plan they didn't have when they walked in, that was an experience. If they came in and you made them feel amazing by just listening and engaging with them, you did your job. Also, think about this: a first time buyer class, a shredding day, a yearly home review at your kitchen table. See, content disappears in about a day, right? And it lives longer if it's on YouTube and people search for it. But experiences turn into stories, and stories get repeated to people you've never met. So I'm going for the experience. So here's how you put it together without overthinking it, because you're overthinking it right now. Out of every 10 touches, send 3 that educate, 2 that protect, 2 that connect, 2 that encourage, and 1 experience. 3, 2, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2, 1. Easy. 3, 2, 2, 1. 10 touches, 5 jobs, and none of them are repeated. And before anything goes out, ask yourself one question. Is this still valuable to them if they never do business with me? If the answer is yes, send it. If the answer is no, you didn't write a touch. You wrote an ad. Just know the difference. So here's what I want you to do today. Not next week, not next month, because I think this is very important. I need you to get this straight. Pick one person. Pick one of the 5 jobs. Just one. And I need you to start thinking about it and sending it. One message that does one useful thing for one human being. So stop asking what you should send your database. Start asking what useful job you can do for somebody today. And that's the difference really between running a marketing campaign and building a business people actually want to hear from. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.